Now the final the whole of Austria have been waiting for, the women's 800-meter final. Grousselle of France on the inside, Stals of Belgium, Martinez of Spain, then Stephanie Graf of Austria, the defending champion. Ceplak of Slovenia, her closest rival on paper, and Cherkasova of Russia, the Russian champion. If Ceplak is to beat Stephanie Graf, and that is a possibility because she's run very quickly, what sort of tactics does she have to adopt against this woman, who really seems to be unbeatable indoors this year?
Well, I think her only tactic would be to break a world record, Paul, I have to say. And I don't think she's capable of that. I really don't think there is much that she can do. The two don't get on that well. I'm sure Graf is going to totally dominate here.
4 laps of the track, the women's 800-meter final. And Ceplak has gone off very hard, but I don't think that Stephanie Graf is going to let her out of her sight. Right on the inside, Grousselle of France. But as predicted, only 100 meters gone, Ceplak is going out hard, and Stephanie Graf in second place, and already they put about 3 or 4 meters between themselves and the rest. Steve?
Well, it's a good effort by Ceplak. It's all she can do, and I think she's also doing this to make sure she gets the silver, because these two are definitely much better than the rest. She probably knows that the likelihood is that Graf will come past her on the last lap. We all expect that. The crowd expect that. Ceplak expects that. But they'll be out running like this, she's at least going to be guaranteed of the silver. But it's a good effort.
It'll be interesting to see what the 400-meter split is. Ceplak in the lead, Graf in second, and then a 15-meter gap between the rest. They're fighting for bronze. It's 57-34, just as we expected. Ceplak being shadowed by the strong woman of 800 meters, Stephanie Graf. This is fantastic championship running. The rest are 20 meters back now. Ceplak coming through with 300 meters to go. Stephanie Graf, and this Vienna crowd going absolutely crazy for their favorite athlete. Totally focused, Stephanie Graf, and totally favored by the cameras here. 200 meters to go. Ceplak is really putting the hammer down now. Her legs are looking a little bit heavy. What has Graf got left? The crowd lifting. The darling of Austrian athletics, and Stephanie Graf goes into the lead. Is Ceplak going to finish second behind this great Austrian? Once again, what has she got left? She's still fighting. The Slovenian is still coming. The Slovenian is going to go past Stephanie Graf. She's going to win the biggest upset of these championships. Oh, incredible. Grousselle of France takes the bronze, 1:55.81. A new championship record by about 4 seconds. Well, 1:56.40, the world record before this. Everybody getting excited. European champion. That is not a European record, it is a world record. Christina Vogtel, the great East German, back in 1988. And it took a world record, Steve. You said it would take a world record to beat Stephanie Graf, and that's exactly what it did.
Well, I said it, but I didn't think she could do it. And to be honest, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Because Ceplak, I think there was something in there that said, I know you're Steffi Graf, I know you're on home soil, I'm going to make you work hard. We accepted that. She took it out, and I thought, right, that's good. But you can't sustain this, you can't keep this going. But she did, and she broke a world record. Not only broke it, I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal. And you know, sometimes, and I'm not suggesting this, but sometimes when a couple of athletes don't get on all that well, there's just a little bit of needle, and sometimes you can dig just that little bit deeper. And perhaps Ceplak was able to do that here. That is one of the best performances I've seen for such a long time. Graf broke the world record, but unfortunately there was somebody ahead of her.
And I thought at this stage, when Graf, as Steve was saying yesterday, is so strong, her basic speed is far outweighed by her sheer strength and determination. Went past her. The Slovenian was looking heavy-legged, but she just took a little bit of a wide berth into lane 2. And for once, Graf couldn't keep the momentum going. Both athletes amongst the confusion, because this stadium went absolutely wild. We thought it was a record, a championship record, then the caption came up, a European record. And those figures that have stood for so long to Christina Wachtel have now been obliterated, not by just one athlete, but by two. That was the race of the games.
Well, I tell you what, the reverberations of that will go a long way, because Graf has only had to beat Mottola in the past, and we've seen her lose a couple of races to Mottola in the last couple of strides, but never to anybody else, and that is such a shock. Look at Graf's face as she turns and looks at that clock and thinks, goodness me, how on earth did she do that?
A final, the women's 800 metres. New world record, 1:55.82 for the gold medalist. A new national record, but the second fastest time ever by Stephanie Graf of Austria. Grousselle, 2 minutes 1.46, 6 seconds back, a new personal best. She gets the bronze. What a performance.